I can always tell when there's a Warwick graduate versus graduates from elsewhere. They're just that little bit more mature and they make great doctors. It's not just about what they know, it's about how they apply it and so on.
We're the largest graduate programme, admitting nearly 200 students per year. And we're rare in admitting students with arts and social science backgrounds. And our students are what make us so special, and as a graduate cohort, they bring with them a huge array of both personal and work experiences, as well as that subject breadth.
There is a massive impact one can make with a relatively small amounts of money. It's hard to think of many other things you can do where it makes such a direct impact, and I think that's why this is a very rewarding thing to do.
I'm a first-generation student going into university in my family, and despite all the barriers that I faced, I was able to take that challenge and get into the profession eventually. The rising cost of living is affecting medical students more so than others, I would say, because we have to travel to our placements and the fuel costs and the parking permits that we have to purchase are quite expensive. Other than that, there are the sort of extra things we have to buy, and to wear scrubs and wash them at 90 degrees, which is quite an expensive cycle. So all of these things kind of add up.
It's actually an expensive course to study for the length of time and everything else. So what we ended up having in this country is about 80% of medical students came from about 20% of schools. Now that's not good, because our doctors, future doctors, need to be able to understand the lives of everybody they're going to treat. And so we need a more representative group of doctors going forward.
Financial hardship has always been a challenge for many of our students, but in the context of the cost of living crisis, what was a burden to be carried has now become crippling for many. Many students work to supplement their student bursary or loans, but when we consider the requirements of an intensive 4-year programme with reduced holidays compared to traditional courses, having to take on such work often adversely impacts on student well-being, and that's where donor support is so helpful.
So it's actually really easy to support, and it doesn't take as much money as a lot of people imagine. The best way of doing this is by giving monthly. A small monthly gift, it might be sacrificing, say, a few cups of coffee every month, £5–10 a month. It adds up when there are a lot of donors, and then we are able to support the students, and all the money given goes directly to support students.